Now, I have a couple of questions from some of your biggest fans out there.
Wow.
Suzanne Lake has a couple of questions. The shortest one I want to ask first. Do you wish, and Suzanne Lake asks, do you wish they could have found a way to show off Babe's Jitterbug skills in the series? Because I know when you were in the bar and they were doing the dart bet, and you were there in the background and you were asked the questions and stuff, there was an opportunity for them to cut off to you swinging with the girl, but they didn't.
You're absolutely right.
So I was wondering, actually Suzanne Lake is wondering, do you wish they could have found a way to do that? Are you a good dancer?
I think I'm probably what you might call a good modern dancer. I think the kids these days call it throwing shapes. That's what I believe the kids. It's all the rage with the kids at the moment, apparently. Along with those newfangled beat combos. As to the Jitterbug skills, I don't think anybody could stand up to Babe. I would have given it a go.
Hang on just a second, Rob. We have a caller we're going to take right now. Caller, are you there?
Hello, this is Albert McCall. I just was hoping to ask a couple of questions to your guest tonight. Is that Robin Laing, is it?
It is, Albert. Go ahead.
Hello, Robin. How are you? My name's Albert McCall. I'm 72. I'm from your hometown of Dundee. Are you there, son?
Oh, my good God, it's Greg Hempel.
I didn't get very far with that. I had all sorts of really cheeky questions for you, Robin.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I did an interview with these crazy cats a few months ago, and I checked in tonight, and I heard that you were coming on, and I thought, that's weird. I saw him on Byers Road last week.
I was just thinking that you're like a big red bus. I've not seen you for years, and now twice in a week.
Listen, you got to be careful, Robin. See these guys, they're stalking the cast of Band of Brothers. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. Next, it'll be the Pacific.
My dream is to be important enough to have a stalker.
Okay, good. You're in luck.
I'm going to go and listen to the interview now. I'm going to get out of Robin's way and let him tell you all about meeting Tom Hanks and everybody. And I'm going to be listening just along with everybody else.
Oh, well, Greg, we thank you very much for calling in. That's awesome.
See you guys later.
Bye, my love.
See you, Greg.
Bye, Robin.
Bye.
All right, Greg, we'll talk to you later.
He's a cheeky monkey.
It was really surreal earlier this afternoon. He popped into the chat room and started a conversation with us, and then we said, hey, you know what? Why don't you just call back and give Robin some what for?
It was a setup?
Absolutely.
A
little bit.
Guys.
But that's only because we know that you guys actually know each other, and not, it's like we actually were kind of hoping you'd be like, who the hell is this? But yeah, you pulled him off right off the beginning, and
unfortunately, it came up on the Skype on the screen. His name came up.
Oh, that's too bad.
You see, technology.
I know technology will screw you every time. All right, so Band of Brothers, the Jitterbug skills. Now you can do the modern dancing. We're happy with that. Now, had they asked you to, would you have been able to Jitterbug?
I wouldn't have been able to Jitterbug, but I would have given it my damnedest. I would have given it my best shot. I would have. I don't know what I would have done. I'm sure there would have been someone somewhere in old London town who could have helped me to brush up my Jitterbug skills. Yeah, I would have happily done that. Absolutely. Dave was he was a real. I think I'm right in saying that he won competitions.
Oh yeah, that's from what I understand. He did. He was quite the ladies' man and quite the rug cutter.
Indeed.
They tend to go hand in hand.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't be a good dancer and not be a ladies' man.
Men who can dance know how to show off women when they dance, and that's like the most exhilarating thing ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's you could be Quasimodo, and
yeah,
if you can cut a rug, you're gonna get Esmeralda every single time. Suzanne Lake also tells me, and I'm going to have to say this in a way that it may or may not be fact. I'm not sure. You're going to have to confirm this with me. Babe gave you his scapula that he wore through the war?
He did.
Really?
Before he left home, I don't think it was his mother. I think it was his aunt, actually. It's a long time ago now. I think it was his aunt. It may have been his mother. I will speak to him very soon, and he will probably chew me out for not knowing. But yes, we were having a drink together, and he gave it to me, and with the very, very moving and tender words that the scapula had seen him through the war. It was quite early on in the filming, and he said that had seen him through the war, and he was giving it to me, and he said, you need to take it through the war with you now, because obviously the 10 episodes were chronological, so he said you need to, and he passed it on, and it was incredibly touching.
Now, for those of you out there who don't know what a scapula is, Robin, tell them what it is that you're talking about.
It's a very small fabric icon, a Roman Catholic icon, which is on. You wear it around your neck. You can wear it around your neck. It's on a. It's usually on a sort of a piece of leather or string,
yes.
And it has. And they're religious icons. They have little. They're basically they're like the coins you get like St. Christopher's and things like that. Mm-hmm. They're like very small, about postage stamp sized representations of them. And Babe's had on one side he had Mother of Carmel, and for the life of me I cannot remember what was on the other side.
The other one would be the eternal flame, or the eternal
Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
Whosoever dies clothed in this scapular shall not suffer eternal fire. I remember it's something you wore daily, right. Kind of like the Mormons wear their undergarments,
yes.
Which is like a sign of their father. Yeah, so like that's what the Catholics would do as well, and it was for protection and to pass you on to the next life.
It was a phenomenal. It wasn't a gesture because he does nothing with any kind of thought to the not that he doesn't think about the impact that it's going to have on you personally, but he has no thought of what the impact is or what other people might think of what he's doing. Nothing is done for effect, or he did that and it was just something he wanted to do for me, and I of course, I was immediately like, this is an incredible thing, and I don't know what people would say if they knew this, and I don't think it ever occurred, it just wouldn't occur to Babe that other people would even remark upon something that he did, because
right.
But yeah, it was. I mean, I'm from a Catholic family. My parents are both Catholics, and so it was, to go home and tell them about it. They were, they really, you really see how important and how large a gesture that was, and I had that with me every day. And of course, I had my prop scapular as well, which I put on every day. With my dog tags, but that was, you're putting them on and knowing that the actual one was in my back pocket as well. It just reminded you when you're getting dressed each morning before you went out and played that you had a duty to do,
right?
I guess just as they had their duty to do, I only had my duty to do to one man. Well, simply a massively touching thing to do, something that's, it's practically an heirloom for him. It's looked after very, very reverently, as well as it should be.
Absolutely.